Hey, man, make sure you like and subscribe More Than Culture right now on YouTube. That's MoreThanCultr.
If you don't subscribe, you stink.
They have children.
Yes.
And I have strippers. So please, like and subscribe.
Time. And I go in there and they in there gambling and I push up on them kind of like how, you know how in the movies a motherfucker goddamn push up on the plug. They go to Mexico and they push up on the plug, try and talk to them, engage them.
Right.
And so I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? What's up? Where you from, man? I'm from Center Hill. Yeah, okay. He like talking, paying attention, but not really paying attention. And he's like, I was like, shit, bro, fuck with me. Hey. You got to be Amaretta approved to understand what fuck with me mean. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga took me all the way back.
Hey,
God,
That's it.
damn.
That's the ultimate pitch, bro.
You gonna get your yes or your no right there.
Fuck with me.
Fuck with me.
Atlanta nigga on Shark Tank.
An Atlanta nigga on Shark Tank. Atlanta nigga on Shark Tank. That's your fire tomorrow.
I didn't need 15.
That's your fire tomorrow, bro.
Fuck
Atlanta nigga on Shark Tank. That's your fire tomorrow.
Fuck with me.
Fuck
Hey,
you mean, bro?
We on again. I hope you listening closely. We doing our own thing, but we doing this for the culture. Check out the topic. Don't be the subject. We keep it poppin'. You can be up next. We are more than culture. 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 We are more than culture. More than culture.
He's so bad down, and then that when Clay got
Ronnie's
mad.
fucking crazy, man.
That's when Clay got mad.
Oh, because he ain't see it?
Yeah, nigga.
I feel like we going.
We always on it.
It's your first time watching?
You can never stop the music. No, but you know the homie gonna goddamn shit.
I was like, work it, JT. Work it.
Like,
I definitely didn't mean it like that.
But
yeah.
Certainly.
yeah,
It's like when niggas talk. It's like when you in a car
Okay.
and you got them passing somebody, they done did some fuck shit to you, and you cussing them out, but you ain't gonna say that shit to their face. But then when they pull up to the light, they got them looking straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, niggas say the same
shit
shit
you said on Exit 3, you bitch ass
Come
nigga.
on, man. Like,
Right.
what we doing?
Yeah,
I
man.
was purposely not watching shit. That nigga sent me a clip. No, that's what he said. You know, they be trying to talk to me like I'm the goddamn, like I can say, calm down. Hey,
Yeah.
Tiff, what you calm down doing comedy?
You a
Like,
good
nigga,
mediator, though. You a good mediator.
I'm like, bro, why is we so invested in this nigga trying to do something?
Because it's amazing, nigga. The
Yeah.
fuck you talking
Like,
about?
that's crazy.
But
to
you
me.
know what? With the kind of the same, not the same situation, but the same lesson in the shit was with Nick Cannon, and everybody was saying we didn't know he didn't feel like he said nothing wrong. The motherfuckers that we had to talk to was like, it's not really about how you feel what you said was wrong. It's about who you was talking about, how they felt what you said. That is that's what matters in this instance. And you be like, damn, you don't never really think about that. And that was what I told you. The main key point to me was like, it don't matter what your intent was. This is how I heard it. This is how I felt it. And motherfuckers ain't used to people telling people
I
that.
like it that he was clear on that. I wasn't tripping on if I was wrong for going up after you. If you tell me that shit, if I'm
Yeah,
wrong
that's
for
what it was.
tell
I
me
mean, I
that.
think
That's
that's
fine.
the,
It's a rookie mistake. Actually,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
But mind you, I didn't ask to go on.
You was told to go on.
That's the other.
I asked to go on. I mean, no, it was
Motherfucker be geek,
requested.
they
They were
see
like,
you.
hey man, let's go over here and let's see what you got. I bet. And when we got there, dude, the owner of the plaza asked Ray, hey
Cut
man,
that out.
we
We
gotta
gonna
go
bleep his
up.
name.
Yeah.
And when I get there,
We bleeping out that name you said, but go ahead.
Jerry Heller, put that part.
That's hilarious. Scoot that
Said,
over.
and then I told Jerry Heller. Do that shit like
but nah, man. So when I got there, you know what I'm saying, bruh opened the door and was like, so you gonna go up? I was like, yeah, I will. And then I went in there and bruh was on stage, Godfrey was on stage, and I sat down and enjoyed the show for it was a long ass show. And you know what I'm saying? I had forgot that they asked me to do it.
Yeah, the nigga said he did an hour 40 or something crazy.
He did a long ass show.
Yeah.
The shit was good. You know what I mean?
Oh, the nigga, yeah,
I was
he was
like, damn,
talented as hell.
Good. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Nigga
And
got
so when he
stream
got
talent.
off stage, I didn't recall, but I was reminded last night by somebody who was in the room. They were like, man, you asked him and he said, go ahead, right?
See? Wow. More will be revealed.
Damn.
But the point is,
The point was.
regardless of all that, we made it to a better place. And I think that is, that's the key.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you
Because they
gonna go through turmoil. You're gonna have disagreements and discrepancies. It's gonna be all that. How do you navigate your way through that space and that point to a better place?
This shit fun, ain't it?
Yeah. I like that.
Hey, bro.
I can tell it's some new shit to try, bro. Like man,
When goofy niggas say he don't respect the game, I'm like, this is ultimate respect right here.
man,
You know what I'm
this
saying? You
nigga
going through a
came on
lesson.
stage and said, "What kind of nigga wear Lucky Charm suit?"
If that ain't comedy,
off the dick.
if that ain't comedy,
Comedian. Nigga left Rice Street in the jumpsuit.
in the goddamn wife beater.
What kind of nigga?
Come on,
What kind of
man.
nigga with
Well,
this
y'all
shit?
trying to start some shit.
No,
I
man.
meant my-
Boy,
I meant
that's
my
so funny.
peaceful-
That's just Ronnie, man. You know
No,
Ronnie,
I
man.
was
This
like,
nigga
right.
for
crazy.
all of it.
He-
though, I
he-
was like,
he on
right
namaste
there, like,
mode
this
right
nigga
now,
go
you know what I
there.
mean?
This nigga went to Houston with his.
Look,
I
look.
meant my humble.
Look, this nigga, bro.
Right.
No,
You
listen.
know,
He talking about no listen.
He said, no, listen. He try to bring shit all the way back.
Ain't no peace in here, nigga.
No.
You ain't come here to
That
get
nigga
peace,
Till
nigga.
got down raking sand and
Look, you
shit,
know
trying to
how-
stay
You know how
calm.
scared niggas is of Houston? This nigga went with C-Rod and like 4 niggas. Into the worst neighborhood.
Shout out to C-Rod, bro. Goddamn.
Where these niggas at? But I was like, they got a camera.
So about my humble energy, I have evolved to a place. You
What'd
know
he say,
what I'm saying?
Ronnie?
Where these niggas? With a polo shirt on and shit. I'm like, these niggas over there? They over there.
Put the cameras on.
That's the shit, though, man.
Man, that shit was-
That's one of the things I really,
I
really
like that
loved
little
about
nigga
rap
beard.
music.
That's
back
the
in the
culture,
day.
man.
That's it.
That's the shit I really, really loved about rap.
Fearlessness is my favorite
they
shit
say-
about you,
they-
sir. That's what it
Real
is.
shit.
Thank
Fearlessness,
you.
brother.
Thank
They
you.
say what now?
They say fate favors the brave.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? You'll have the universe and you know, you just have the right energy on your side.
Boy.
If you could just put your ball to the wall, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, that
leave,
nigga. I saw me
leave it
today.
up to chance.
Right.
I saw me today saying
I mean,
Rashad to a new necklace because she went from Atlanta.
I seen that shit.
I seen you.
I posted it.
Yeah. You had she pulled up on you at the studio the other day or something, or was
Who did?
Amaretta.
No. It has been quite the discussion.
Right.
She got
household.
niggas upset.
He said in the household.
In the household.
No shit.
Quite the discussion.
In the crib.
Oh, that shit done got
Yeah, check it out. We'll throw a clip in if y'all know what we're talking about.
You know, my old lady Southside. Like,
Right,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, we be having that. But see, she flip it on the other side. You know, y'all West Side nigga wasn't nothing without the South Side, man.
That's a legit argument
Not
for
really.
the
Y'all-
South
it was a
Side.
good
motherfucker.
ball.
What's the
It was a
argument?
great
You know I ain't
ball.
from here. I'm out the
Man.
loop. What's the argument?
Okay, so it's kind of like the West Side is, you know, that's kind of like the home of the grimy,
Okay.
but it's also
It's
the
Brooklyn.
it's also to get money. Like, you know what I'm saying? The work came through the West Side.
like Harlem.
At
It's
least my
Harlem.
generation.
To me, it's Harlem.
Harlem,
You know what
Atlanta.
I'm saying?
The East Side more Brooklyn.
And
East Side was
everybody
pretty,
kind of, it was the West Side and also like Mechanicsville, Summerhill.
Oh, right over-
Pittsburgh,
okay.
that way, you know what I mean? But everybody came and got their work either from us or from them, or, you know. And when I say
Gotcha.
us, I'm talking about the people
On the
of
West
that
Side,
generation
yeah.
who
Right,
had
right.
it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they were players. Southside niggas like they were like real players.
Okay.
And I ain't trying, and ain't no, one thing it got to be noted. It's real niggas everywhere. It's fake niggas everywhere.
Come on.
It's niggas who can get it on everywhere, and it's niggas who scary everywhere. So I ain't trying to in no way discredit.
Right.
You know,
And
any
you'll
of
get
the
fucked up in Macon.
capabilities.
Why y'all
Get
playing?
fucked up anywhere.
Macon is one of the most treacherous.
Get
Mactown?
fucked up in Savannah.
Come
Like,
on,
it's some
man.
spots. my nigga,
Savannah is
like,
also one of the
You be in
most-
that
got to-
bayou
you got to be
by
with
one
your
of them
prayer
weeping
cloth.
willows.
You got to have.
Yeah.
Go to America's Georgia fucking around. Auburn.
Go to Milledgeville, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Nigga from the West Side used to go to the South Side and the East Side to get girls.
The girls.
That's
that
what
was
the
like, that
girls-
was a good, like,
Got you.
Yeah,
nice,
they came up with the
Wholesome.
fathers.
Yeah, that is over there.
wholesome looking.
Looking.
So hold on. So your wife had something to say to Amaretta when she posted?
Nah, she had nothing to say to Amaretta. She actually like Amaretta.
Yeah.
Like we've been rocking with her for a while.
Right, I
You
know
what
that,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So
I like
it's
she
just
should.
I mean, not in no real way, but like,
me-
hold on, you can't be.
Nah, this song is just
It's dope.
it's an eloquent marketing tool.
It's amazing. I'm waiting. I'm like, what's up next? What's
Yeah.
happening?
It's tapping into the minds of the natives and entering into a conversation that has been being had for decades.
Anywhere.
Here.
It's even making other states starting to have this conversation about like this ain't DC and this
That's
ain't
great.
Baltimore.
No,
yeah.
when I moved
For
from,
her.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Not
moved-
DC.
when I moved from Hartford, when I moved from Hartford Drive, like off of Deal to goddamn, we lived on both sides of Perkins Park. Then we moved to College Park, and them niggas were like, "We goddamn." I said, "No, this is College Park, Joe. It's nice. Like we're moving up. Like every time Mom got a big tax return." We go south a little, right? We went from West Side,
south a little
College
bit.
Park, Jonesboro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like Clayco. So and then Clayco ain't get rough till the buses came. Nigga, I was living over there. And like I said, the nigga who steal cars was sitting on my car like, boy, you was on Common View 1, you boy.
The
I know this nigga on my
nigga who
Bonneville.
steal cars.
Not the Bonneville.
The nigga was on my Bonneville. Get the fuck out of my Bonneville.
It's time to move in, bro.
Hey, hold on, time out. Do we do an introduction?
No,
It's not
More
needed,
Than
right?
Culture is the brand. This is the More Than Culture show. Come on, the Secret Genius.
Reemo Rod.
Tyler Chronicles.
Ronnie Jordan.
Yes, sir.
You know
Hey
how
man, we got
do
this
it.
new comedian in the house.
You
Yeah. He's about 6 weeks in the comedy
Come
game.
on, Wanted to get on
the
and
pod.
he has shaken the table, so to
Oh,
speak.
man.
But like in a
Flip the
good
table
way,
over,
getting
slip.
people to see underground comedy in another light. Like they look, my mentions done went up. Like I'm
You say your what?
my mentions.
Oh, my nigga, I thought you said my
thought you said
bitches
bitches.
done went up. I'm about to say Anita.
This is not your.
This nigga has come up, ain't it? Damn, boy. It's a new day.
What? That nigga sleep, ain't it?
That boy is not going home.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, man.
All right,
but like,
I'm gonna get the guest room ready for you, my
That's
boy. I got
funny
you.
as hell. Like, yeah. But anyway, platform is everything.
Yes, sir.
This man is like, he came in the game look like trying to help comedians. He like, boy, y'all don't be really making no money, huh? Like, you see it? You see
Yeah,
what's going
nigga.
on?
what's going
Try to
on.
tell everybody
Trying to
this.
tell you, don't come over here, nigga. This nigga bust y'all 300.
everything
You gonna
that
be mad as
shine.
hell. But we got TIP, Tim Harris in the house. God damn it, sir. Welcome to comedy, sir.
sir.
How you been loving it? What's-
Man, I like it here. You know what I mean? I think it's a different reward. It's a different payoff than doing music. You know what I'm saying? I love the freedom that come with it, and I find it peaceful.
So hold on. You feel like you could say more on stage than you
Yeah.
doing music? Really?
Yeah, I feel like the music was always in my way. Like I always had a real message, but I always had to make the words right.
Yeah.
The
Oh, no,
808
you-
And you did that shit amazingly,
Let's
by the
go
way.
and
But
cut that out,
right.
so I can get straight to the source. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No
Okay.
cut on it.
That nigga said these hoes ain't worth per diem, nigga. $76.
You did a quick calculation.
Oh, nigga, I put in my IG story immediately. This nigga's hilarious.
yeah,
Shit.
man.
So hold on, I got a question about comedy, man. What is your writing style for comedy?
Good question.
Somebody tell me what a writing style is.
Like, how do you put stuff together? Like, you know, you got a certain way you write your music. Is there a certain way you write your comedy?
It's
You hear
life.
shit and like, okay,
It's really life. Like a lot of time it come up in conversation. A lot of times my real true life experiences. My family, my wife, my children have a lot to do with it. You know, now that people having so much to say about me being in the comedy game, that has made its way into my act.
Bro, you late. I've been asking you to get on stage. I like, man, bring
you
yo,
have.
what
And
the
that's
fuck?
the thing. Motherfucker been asking
Several
me to get on
people
stage for years.
Cause you funny, nigga. You made Jack Thriller change his name.
Wow.
I'm bringing
Hey,
up the
put that
comedy.
back.
I'm
I
didn't know that.
You see what I'm doing? I'm going to
What's your
timeline.
name at first?
Honey Bun. Remember
Yeah,
that?
I'm not calling you that.
yeah, bro.
I'm not calling you that.
But it's but wait a minute. It's
Why
the-
nobody else made it happen
it's
before
the,
that?
It's the way the video. This would.
Oh, it's video on it.
Yes, it's up on YouTube right now.
ain't even
Nigga,
seen
Rewatch it. We gonna throw it in
Nigga,
there.
it's Duval in the studio with him, drove fucking the whole Grand Hustle in there, and Jack Thriller walk in. He said, "Him a dog Honey Bun." He said, "Nigga, what is his name?"
That's a horrible way to get introduced.
That's a horrible way.
A group of
A
niggas.
group of
Hey,
niggas,
hey,
honey
hey,
bun.
Dog,
this
honey
nigga
bun.
here.
Roof,
Go get
roof.
everybody- Hey, come here, man. This is what tell him.
Now why you rolling call you? He called me honey bun. So, in a straight way. There's a Z on the end. The Z make it masculine. The Z make it masculine.
How do you say it? Do you say it like in a masculine or when you say it, how do you say it?
I say, hey, HB.
He done brought everybody around. Hold on, don't say that again. Come here.
So Jack Thriller, like I was gonna change it and all that. He's like, no. What do you call him? Nigga, that shit was. You asked Roland, what do you call him? He was like, Buns.
It gets worse.
What the fuck?
Oh no, honey bun is way better than buns. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to put the honey on the buns.
So
You
then
can't
he
say
said,
buns.
then he switched it. He said Bun. He said HB.
Oh no, that's a pet name now.
Yeah,
HB
right.
is a whole nickname for
Got
a nigga
initials
now.
for your boy?
He became Jack Thriller that night.
That night, that nigga went in the corner and started googling shit.
That shit was when them DVDs was coming out.
Jack Sparrow because of his eye.
Okay.
Jack Sparrow.
Tell me that what they were calling him in the room on the video?
That's what you said. You said you like Jack Sparrow.
I said
you
that.
told
Damn,
him.
you done anointed him? This nigga.
You gotta get a new name today.
I told you, man. Jack Sparrow, man.
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
That's your name,
I
Jack
go
Sparrow.
see.
How's that campaign? Oh, he had one there. Jack Sparrow. That nigga said.
Nigga has anointed Jack Thriller. What
That
his
is the
name?
headline. This nigga named Jack Thriller.
Jack.
Goddamn.
And he
Yeah,
loved Michael
He mentioned
Jackson.
it, though. Every
so
time I
he
get on
said-
live, he'd be like, yeah, he did, baby.
He start crying out the eye.
Oh, that shit made me tough, bro.
Shout out Jack Thriller, man.
Shout out,
It
bro.
was a time
Super
when niggas
hustle.
could roast you and it wouldn't be nothing personal, man. It was just.
Yeah.
It
It's
was,
still like
you
that.
only roast your friends, really. You don't roast no
Yeah,
strangers.
it's like it's a term of active
Endearment.
Yeah.
Nigga, I remember one time I was at Tripping on Tuesday. Shout out to Clay and Duval. That shit was legendary. The fucked up part about
Tripping
it.
on Sundays was a motherfucker too.
It was. The fucked up part about it was y'all niggas would genuinely come to watch the show.
Yeah.
The fans would be y'all over here.
Yeah.
stage here. The fans is like this.
Every show them niggas at.
Ha!
That's how you know you funny though. If you could get
Yeah,
if they
but
get their
like,
mind off
nigga-
them.
Man, that shit, that crazy, man.
But
Like,
that
you
nigga
know.
Duval said, he said, y'all nigga gotta stop taking that Miley and shit, cause sometimes you be with a nigga, they be like, he get high and be like, I see why them hoes like you. And then Dro said, hey nigga. And Duval was like, nigga, what the fuck? I didn't even say that.
Hell nah.
Hey, you said you weren't gonna say that shit on stage, nigga. He said, I was like, what the
Oh, they had the conversation.
Yes, that shit was
had
funny.
to.
as
It
hell,
might have been
bro.
Dro
Like,
joke.
It was some time. It was just.
But that's
fun.
what it is,
I
like
think
you
Dro
saying.
can do comedy, man. Y'all, a lot
Yeah,
of y'all niggas
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
man. A
He
lot of y'all-
funny. It's
No
a lot
doubt,
of
my
motherfuckers
mind.
who funny.
Man,
man.
But it takes a different type of muscle to be funny around your friends than it does to be funny on stage or two
To
strangers.
women who
Because you know why? Because you know what your friends find funny.
Correct.
If you got a group of strangers, you don't know how their sense of humor working. You know what I mean? And you also got to be willing to fall flat on your face.
give us
You,
a
and
bomb.
you got to break through a whole different
Yeah, you got
barrier.
a
You
whole
can't
lot
even
of
sneak
different
in the dark.
barriers
We
on
get to play.
stage.
We got to sneak in the dark
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
We got
that
2 years
crazy,
of darkness.
bro.
Nobody get
Everybody got their
Yeah.
phone out as soon as you hit
We
the
gonna figure
stage.
something out. We gonna get a secret
That's
room.
the thing, man. Like, you know, I can't even work on my bits. You know what I'm saying? So I
It's
don't
gonna
know if
go up.
anybody know. I'm sure on y'all show they probably know. But the way it actually works in comedy is you have a thought. You kind of go into a place where you can get on stage, and you exercise your thoughts and gauge the value of those thoughts off of the reaction of the crowd. But what you don't want to do is have yourself judged and recorded before you've worked through those thoughts and elevated those thoughts to become actual jokes.
Especially as a
Yo.
new comedian. Like, it's
Yeah,
times
like,
you're going
my
to catch the greatest
Yo,
of
listen.
comedians on stage working through shit. And you be like, but then you see it at the end. You're like, oh, my God, this shit is hilarious.
Nigga, it's no way to practice comedy.
There is no way.
It's no way to, like, you can shoot a million fucking
Yeah, you can look
jump
in that
shots
mirror
by
and say
yourself.
whatever you want to yourself.
You
but
got to
until
be
you're
in front of people,
You
man.
know what?
That's the only way I can
You
really
can't goddamn
I can only
practice
write in
comedy,
front of
bro.
people.
I have a comparison.
What you got?
Imagine if every rapper wrote down their verses to their songs, and before they go to the studio, they got to go hit the high school cafeteria table cipher And if you don't get the oohs and ahs, you never make it to the booth.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
You see
man.
what I'm saying?
You be a lot of
That
scared
is
niggas.
Nigga,
how I
Old Town
see
Road is
comedy.
ugly in the cafeteria.
I'm going to say
That shit gonna go ham. What you talking about?
Oh yeah, it will. The beat, yeah. That shit was on TikTok, really.
that's wild.
Okay. So
Nigga, that's a great.
yeah.
fucking
Speaking of comparisons, did you have anything in this vein when you started when you transitioned from when you started going from music to acting? People in the acting world, did they act any type of way?
Not really.
Okay.
It seems as though actors really just want you to be good.
That's all they
They
give a fuck
don't
about.
want to have to share the screen.
'Cause they ain't-
or they don't want to have to like carry your heavy load. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm in a scene with you and you good and I'm not, I'm gonna fuck it up for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like as long as you good, if they feel like, yeah, okay, he can carry his own, he can hold his own, then they gonna fuck with you in your face at least. Now there has been cases where there were established actors who felt like, you know, artists, rappers, comedians even were coming in getting the roles that they worked so hard for, but they were getting them easier. And you know, people have expressed their displeasure, but it wasn't no social media, so it was like if you catch a motherfucker got an interview in GQ or Hollywood Reporter or
might say
something like
some
that.
shit.
It wasn't like motherfucker hopping on live or motherfucker got a podcast that you gonna circulate all the.
See that shit? Yeah,
You get some straight in 72 out right
And then like everybody on set is focused on their job. So
Right.
if it's sound, nigga, I'm listening to sound. I ain't judging the actor really. I'm just trying to get the best sound for whatever the fuck he do or don't
Right.
do. You know what I mean? But nigga, if you on that stage, you got 50, 100, 1,000, however many people on Judgment Day.
On Judgment Day.
Looking at your weak ass jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, come
Looking
on,
at
man.
your pussy ass thoughts.
Boy, you look negative fuck up there, boy. You
But
don't
fuck
look
your
good,
thoughts,
nigga.
nigga.
Oh, you been thinking about that all day.
Damn, your dumb ass, boy. That
Dumb
shit
as
ain't
fuck.
shit to
That
me.
shit was stupid.
I don't know nothing about that shit.
So how,
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Nobody give a fuck. You feel their spirit.
how did you feel the first time on stage delivering a joke and not getting the response that you expected?
I felt the need to move on.
That's
Don't
so
stand
real.
in quicksand.
You better, motherfucker.
That is a goddamn.
I don't care how
Come
long
on.
you been doing comedy. You
Hey,
better.
I
You better,
felt the
and you the
need to
king.
move
Not
on.
of the like. You know what I'm saying? Like not that you be
Oh, yeah,
ever
nah.
be bumming or
I'm
nothing
out
like
of
that.
there.
Nigga,
But
that
nigga,
is
you talk so fast in your shit.
I don't want to hear you not be talking.
Nigga,
laughing.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That laugh
Slow
is cocaine
down.
to me. I'm talking. I need you to laugh the whole time I'm
I'm like,
on stage.
Tyler,
I don't need
slow
you to
down.
stop. I don't
See,
give a
that's
fuck.
different for me. I don't mind the silence.
Yeah, no, I need that
'Cause when
cocaine.
it's silent, I know they listening.
I know how to work through it, but I like.
That's the
I like
actor
the
in you too.
silence.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's so often. How often in this world do you actually get to speak uninterrupted?
Never.
You dig what I'm saying? Everybody got, yeah, man. Well, yeah, man. So actually getting an opportunity to speak uninterrupted, I enjoy that. It's like therapy kind of for me.
Nah, for
Yeah,
real.
man, for real. And you kind of like remind me of Kamal. Just like Kamal was always around comedy. We started an improv group together, 10, 12 years, and then out of nowhere, this nigga get on stage
But
and do what? How much time did you do when you first?
Nigga did
when
like
you-
a dub.
7. It was a TV 7. It was a Jimmy Fallon ready to go.
and he was going crazy.
what?
7. Great 7.
Shit. I got my old lady. Oh, she here.
Oh, she here. She here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, look at her set
Hey,
up.
you'll pour me a drink.
Look at her set up. Come on over here.
What's
now
up?
the
What's
Harris
up?
family.
What's
Hey,
up?
there.
What's up?
Say,
That's my real manager right now. That's who
Do
be
say,
hooking it up.
I ain't touch it.
What's up?
There you go, man.
A whole new museum, especially for it.
Comedy.
You know what?
Yo, you got something to do with
The
that old
museum-
Atlanta joint? That's right next to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
No, I was
Copy.
gonna
I just
say-
was driving by seeing
But
it.
it's not Old Atlanta anymore. I had to change the name.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
All right.
it's now the Trap City Cafe.
The Trap City Cafe. Well, that answered my question on what it was.
Yeah. He said, I got to be.
All hoodies are welcome. You can wear your
Nigga
hoodie.
said that shit a few months
Trap
ago.
City
Hey.
Cafe. Boy, I'm about to live in that bitch. I'm right down the street.
Oh, it's dope. We're going to do comedy in there.
Yeah, I know we are. Yeah, sure. I saw it. I said, I know this nigga bought this meal.
That nigga got the whole goddamn lot.
I said, bitch, turn around.
Parking it.
Oh, bitch, turn around. You know, I ain't got my license. Bitch, turn around.
That's hilarious.
We up.
Y'all solid? Oh.
We up.
You know K-Dub got a night on that bitch already.
Yeah, we just put them down. We ain't turn them on. We good? Goddamn, Dot. You know you got cursing niggas every once in a while. Shit now. Let's get the shit together.
Outfit
Got
match,
the king in this
boy.
motherfucker, man.
Got the new
Hey,
shoes.
when the nigga outfit matching his shoes,
That nigga going
That
crazy,
nigga going crazy, bro. I ain't even
Yo,
fucking
that
with
going
that.
crazy when your
get
brand is out
Boy, if you
here.
don't get your time to get live,
Represent
looking ass out there.
Sunset Park,
Boy, if you don't get your
That nigga look like
windmill
Rudy
ducking
Lou.
looking
Like-
ass nigga.
It's still like Mr. Cheeks in this bitch. You don't get your goddamn.
If you
Excuse the babies in the bin looking ass out there.
nigga like he do the long jump.
Ah, pretty Lou. Fucking rest in peace.
Shout out to Bink, man.
Shout out to Big. He did lights, camera, act. That nigga's amazing.
Real shit, man.
Bink is
With
one
the
of
big homie.
He did that sandwich bag on
What,
Snoop
y'all
album.
did something together? You
I
and Bink?
believe we had worked together. I don't remember on what
Oh, we
we
got-
need to do it again.
I'm working
Y'all
on it.
need
I'm
to,
working
bro.
on it. You know I'm an A&R.
Call that
Mine.
nigga
I'm
right
like, I
now.
know
Mine,
Big
I'm
gonna be on
A&R.
the Kanye doc.
Yeah.
But look, before y'all, before we cut, we were talking about your first time on stage.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Thank
How'd
you.
that go?
Run the show tip. Shit.
Nah, it was dope, man. It was dope, and it was
I forgot like a motherfucker.
it was these guys that kind of pushed me out there because I've always been a funny nigga,
Okay.
but always been reserved. You know what I'm saying? And never really saw myself as a person that I've always been around comedians for most of my adult life.
Right.
Most of my friends have been
Right.
in comedy, and I've been on the production side. And so I've always had funny shit, but it was getting on that stage that made me realize that, just like you said, it's uninterrupted. You can say whatever you want, and people have to listen. You know what I'm saying? So you're not fighting for space in a room full of funny niggas, because I'll just sit back and I'll get my one-liners in, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm just as funny as these niggas without saying as much. But
Talk
that
your shit.
stage gives me the time to expand on all that shit.
That's
You know?
dope. How long did you do your first time up?
It was like 7 minutes, I think.
That's fine.
7 solid.
Hard,
It was
though.
hard.
Funny as hell.
Well constructed.
Nigga, we was all sitting down
We
looking
was
like,
like-
this nigga could have gave me all them jokes. I've been doing this shit 10 years by
Hey,
now.
but you
I
nigga
could have
don't need
had
no
all
punch-ups
them.
or nothing.
I could have told all them, my 5 daughters, all that
Hey,
shit.
did you see how the,
My 5 daughters.
did y'all notice how the nigga with the mostest kids start bonding this shit?
The most
Niggas with the mostest
He
kids.
got bushels of children.
Them niggas
Both
got
of
bushels
these
and
niggas
cheering.
got Gaggles of babies.
I
nigga.
got a little over half a dozen.
This nigga got a whole little row at church. God damn, Harris.
That's a
I got kids in bulk like I got them at Costco.
what you mean.
They got 2 pews at the little Easter thing. God damn.
But the Harris is gonna be up there speaking for a while.
You got a row of assistants.
Them boy black.
You know
Hey,
you got a lot of kids when you know one vehicle won't hold them all.
Right.
man.
I can't carry all my kids. Me, my wife, and all my kids can't fit in one vehicle. I don't
Man,
give a damn what
listen.
kind you got.
Well,
You got to be a tour bus.
You,
know what I'm saying?
you posted a picture of your pops the other day,
Even
bro.
a Sprinter. I done had one of them. Outgrew it.
Outgrew the Sprinter?
That was before Aris.
You know how much you gotta believe in your dick to be like, you know what? I'm gonna fill up 2 vans.
I'm gonna
full
fill
of
vans
niggas.
and be all right.
Come on, dick.
Come on, Dick.
Dick. Bobby
Bruh.
Baby needs some new shoes.
This nigga dick is
I would say that's a
goddamn
t-shirt.
Like,
Say
say something. Say
This
less,
boy
my
having
nigga.
kids, man. Shout out DC working on his bunch,
DC
man.
working on his child, too, bro.
Yeah, Jackie
Well, he
pregnant.
had 2, right?
He's
3.
third. He just announced that he's having a third
Third.
one. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
don't
she's
never
pregnant
pull
right
out, my boy.
It's
now.
getting
It's
real.
getting there. He said he want to have a
one
squad.
is not even like, you don't even have to like kids.
Hey, look at us, bro. Nigga, I can't wait
Boy,
to
that
have
nigga
one.
shit
I just
on
want one, bro.
Bro, you see what he did to
Bruh,
us?
I'm like, one. Just give me one, God. Like,
see
one
what
ain't
You gotta
shit.
like kids. You can like.
God damn.
So what's none?
Hey, come on, Till. Tell us what.
You having a great time.
Hey, them niggas
spending
look at
all
you
my
like
money.
y'all.
All of it.
Nigga look at you like virgins.
Virgins.
Once you move up to 2, that's cute.
Yeah.
I'm cute. I want to stay
That
cute, my
sound
boy. That
tough.
shit.
They Ronnie Q. You at the Q.
3 is when you're getting serious. Okay, you really like it. You mean this shit, huh?
You
Okay.
want a family.
I knew it was real. My 8-year-old.
I
They
had
said,
3 at 21.
See, he was out there. See,
Ooh, yeah.
nigga,
had 3 at
I'm
21.
grown and I still can't handle the Foot Locker. Kids Foot Locker. Them niggas, his shoes are Honda.
Damn.
Like so, I'm like,
bro, I ain't never seen that. That's the difference. I ain't never even thought about the cost of a child because every time I had a child, my life elevated in some way.
me too. But then still, you got to go back up there.
You need to have some more.
And one day they were 40.
You heard him?
He had some more now.
You need to have some more.
Soon as
Imagine
you-
how much good you could do.
When we go on tour, and I get wait.
See, but that's the thing. People usually wait on it the other way around. Like, I need to wait till I get some money to afford some kids.
Right.
I was riding a bike up and down Bankhead selling crack when I found out that Messiah was on the way. And by
Why
the
did
time-
you celebrate?
And by the time he was born, I celebrated by selling more crack. I had 9 months. The clock had started.
Had to go up.
I'm about to say, bro.
Point is,
Trap bumping.
by the
clock
time
started.
he was born, in those 9 months, I had a record deal, a signing bonus, apartment,
Yeah.
a car.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Okay, and every time I had another child, somehow my life was elevated in some way, shape, form.
Did you feel your focus change for real, for real?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
I knew it was, man. I was either gonna be a very tenacious drug dealer,
Come on, Tenacious.
or
This nigga's a word whore.
A word whore. Come on, Tenacious. This nigga speaking like he at church. This nigga talking like he a pastor. I was
Reemo called
very
that ghost.
tenacious. Come on,
There's so many
Tenacious.
drug dealers watching this shit like, damn.
God damn, son.
This nigga
That's why we ain't got here.
That's why we watch
That's why the
this
shit
shit
ain't
and we
doing
man, y'all
shit.
nigga broke right there.
Turn this shit off, man. This shit, man. You ain't tenacious at all, nigga. He got no.
Turn this shit off.
What the opposite?
Tenacious is. That's gonna be the next podcast.
This nigga be talking about Siri. What the opposite of tenacious is?
Y'all niggas.
It is.
Y'all nigga this.
Hey, nigga, synonyms for tenacious.
Y'all niggas is this.
If anybody want to know what synonym for tenacious is, motivated.
Motivated, yeah.
Ooh.
More motivated drug dealer, or you were gonna be what? You said you're gonna be
I
more
was either
tenacious.
gonna be that, or I was gonna be this. You know what I mean?
Can I
Those are
ask
my
you
only
something?
2 options for
Yes,
real.
sir.
Is it hard being?
Nigga made a
No. I'm asking because, like,
Nah, we ain't
it's-
asking about you asking.
Nigga play the piano.
Yeah.
That shit.
Trying to
Threw
be
me off.
respectful. This nigga cuss Godfrey the fuck out.
Oh, bro. I did not cuss Godfrey.
Run the clip.
Run the clip.
Run the clip. We got it. He made the
Hey,
clip.
bro, the stars in the goddamn
I'm just
top
kidding.
started
I'm just
moving,
kidding,
bro.
God,
Like,
bro. I'm
Nah,
gonna
real,
do it 'cause that's what I
real
do.
deal.
I
Of
play
course,
it.
if
I
we
play
gonna talk about it, I don't want to
I
talk
play
about
it.
it in a vacuum and just drop
Yeah,
tidbits.
yeah.
I
I was
want to
just
have
kidding.
clarity.
come on.
No,
So-
it was clear. He got it.
I don't think that bitch could have got more crystal.
Nigga, this,
clear.
Nigga, this I just turned right. You heard what Clip said? I just turned right.
Nah, I just,
All right,
but let me
yeah.
let me explain myself.
Do you think?
Yeah, break it down.
Okay, because me entering into a new field, you know, no matter how much I enjoy it, it's already like difficult enough. The level of difficulty is already exponentially higher than doing something that I've been doing for 20 plus years. You know what I mean? So I'm going in and I already done had some, what the fuck he think he doing? And then, you know, already naysayers, motherfuckers who goddamn watch clips of me working through my bits after people done recorded me and put it up. Oh, that motherfucker ain't, you know, I'm dealing with that. And there are young comedians who I know don't have certain opportunities, who I already know have already said some shit. And I spoke to one of them personally, but I didn't feel the need to publicly address it. But see, this was different because this is a vet. You know what I'm saying? Most of the vets have been embracing me and welcoming, like, you know, like everybody from Mike Epps to Donnell Rollins to Chris Spencer to, man, Alex Thomas, you know what I mean?
But you done
To
came
you
to these
and
niggas'
you,
shows.
you know what I mean?
You done been at these niggas' shows for years,
But
too.
even Earthquake, you know, these motherfuckers called me like, nigga, why you ain't tell me you were hitting stage?
Right, yeah.
Nigga, why you ain't tell me, nigga? Pull up. Why you ain't tell? Because I ain't want to say nothing to nobody until I knew I was
Ready.
at least okay. You dig?
That's respect.
That's how you do it.
I did the shit every day for 4 weeks, every single day. The first time I got put on stage, K-Dub threw me on stage just because we were having an argument, a disagreement, right, at his open mic at Blue Lagoon. And
Hey,
Beep
fuck
that-
that promoter, too.
beep
You know
that
what
out.
I mean?
at Blue Lagoon, we were having. So it was a comic on stage.
Yes, sir.
And he wasn't doing good. He wasn't doing well, at least according to the crowd.
According to the crowd.
Damn,
That's all that matters.
all I mean.
According
to the crowd.
That's all that matters.
And everybody would dry on them. Like everybody who walked up on stage, the crowd was real dry on them. But this one in particular, he wasn't doing so well. And K-Dub and I could agree that this is not going well for him. But he said it wasn't going well for this reason. I say, nah, that ain't why. It's because it is. He said, nigga, what the fuck you know? I've been doing this shit for... I said, hey, bro, this is why he ain't doing well. I don't care what you say. He said, but when the fuck you gonna go on stage?
Come on, Dub. Push him out there. Fuck you, man.
And I said, man, I get around. One day, and then the next time he went on stage, he said, coming to the stage.
Come
This
on.
motherfucker funny, whether he knows it or not.
Hey.
Wow.
And the nigga called me on stage, and I had to think of something to say. Because first I was gonna be like, man, stop playing. And then just there was a thunderous applause.
Fuck you, man.
And I was just start looking around like, hell yeah, you gonna do that?
Hey, bro, when your own people start that crowd.
And so I thought of some shit between the seat and the stage. And I did 35 minutes.
Oh shit. Therapeutic. Wasn't it?
After the first laugh, like I ain't know how to get off. Cause I
That
just wanted to
drug,
get
bro.
another.
That's
I wanted
the
to get another.
drug,
Like
bro.
when I got this laugh wasn't bigger than the last laugh. I got to get one at least as big as
Yeah.
the one
Doing
before I get off. And you know what I'm saying?
That comedy math, boy.
Hey, I be trying to tell him like comedy rules and shit. He be like, but no, see. You gotta get your type 5 to a 10 to 15. But no, see, I got more to say than funny. It's experience. I like it's like a TED talk.
You know,
you can do all that.
Now the thing is, I got everybody has been giving me things to read. I've been doing as much research as I can because I really want to understand the craft. You know, Danielle Rollins sent me, I think it was an article or something. It was called "The 12 Tips of Comedy" or something like that. And one of them was, when you can't be funny, be interested. I said, shit, I got that down.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So anytime you ain't laughing, you listening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And learning.
That's why I tell new comics about Dave Chappelle all the time. You may not be laughing through the duration of his set, but he is so interesting and smart. You're going to listen to everything, and then he hits you with something fucking crazy as hell laugh, and then he gets you back into a
and
lesson.
that's what I'm going for.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Have you talked to Dave since you've been on? Has he?
You know what? As a matter of fact, I have not.
Oh, hell no.
man.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
know
be a
y'all
good
talking-
conversation.
I mean, he know. I've been talking to
course.
Danielle. Danielle, I opened up for Danielle at the Ontario Improv.
Right, yeah.
So I know, they've been talking, but I ain't finna call Dave. With that.
You got to see you. That's how comedy. He
see
got
it,
to
dog.
see me.
me about
Yeah.
I am
Ain't
not about
just
to say, so I'm doing comedy.
Nah, I thought you might have
no,
seen him or
Like,
something in between.
really?
time.
Are you?
They like going to Michael Jordan in practice at 96 cent ball.
Yeah.
Big dog.
Big ball.
Right here.
Ball up.
I've been working on that jab.
I'm certain he knows though.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
certain.
Yeah,
Because
he
shit,
knows.
TMZ talking about the shit. So I'm
Word?
Yeah, TMZ was talking about you doing comedy. The first, I believe, the first night you did it.
Nah, I couldn't have been the first night.
No,
LA
it was-
probably.
yeah.
It was probably the first LA night.
First night in LA, I was 2 weeks in. I had been on stage probably 17, 18 times.
Got you. Well, I shouldn't say first night you did. I guess one of the first whatever ones went viral.
Was it now one of the first ones that really went viral where everybody was saying T.I.'s doing comedy and here it is.
That was
You know what I'm
E-Room,
saying?
right?
That was an Erica room. And it was some
project.
shit. I was working.
Apartments.
Not the project.
the Marietta joint.
The Marietta, the one in Cobb County.
I forgot the name.
The chicken joint.
Harold's Chicken
Ice Bar,
Harold's
Ice
Chicken
Bar.
Ice Bar.
Yeah, this is a chicken joint. This is a fried chicken joint.
Listen what we got to do, man.
Yeah.
Look what we got to do.
The
It's
grind.
a fried chicken joint where people come to drink and smoke hookah and
Come on,
chill
man.
and
Do
and pull
karaoke.
bitches and shit.
Here it is.
And here I am up here trying to tell some motherfucking jokes.
All these
you know?
distractions.
But and I was working through some shit. I was figuring out some some parts of my set, and a motherfucker recorded the most presentable part of the set.
That's how it always is, bro.
Like why I had some shit. Like usually you start off at the beginning with some shit that you already know gonna work, and you want to end with some shit that you know gonna work, and in the middle
You gonna work on
usually
You work,
you know,
you gonna work.
And then if you do something that don't work, you go to something else you know gonna work, then get back.
it. Boy, you done learn comedy so fast.
Still breaking down comedy.
Y'all used to be in there all the time. Though.
But how the fuck they miss everything that was gonna
They
work?
they did
and
that on
went
purpose.
Straight to the shit.
On purpose.
Well, they don't never.
Or they
they
just-
never show
you
you
never-
a picture on the
Yeah.
crime.
What do they gain from you doing good?
See,
That's an excellent question. Why they got to think about themselves all the time?
Because that's niggas.
problem.
We are selfish
That's people.
people.
I'm not saying niggas
Niggas,
as any
yeah.
color, but I'm talking about that's just people, man.
That's
People
people.
People are a
people
little
don't
selfish.
like people to like be adventurous and do some shit. It's like the audacity of hope.
Hey, but guess what though? It's because they're projecting fears and failures upon others.
Come on,
Exactly.
They're
somebody.
projecting
See?
their fears and failures.
What you
it's
gonna-
Like, he ain't gonna do good. He gonna suck. I would suck. I know I would suck.
I
He
know
has
I
to
can't
suck.
do it. Yeah.
Right.
There's no way I could get up there and do that. So how can he?
Yeah. 'cause I
Okay,
used
but
to-
back to what I was saying. So I did all that, and
Yeah.
I got to LA, and all this shit happened, and the hate really started pouring in.
Of course.
When the Shaq Comedy All Star,
As soon as
That's
I
a
said, I
huge
said, oh
stage.
shit.
That's a huge
that
stage.
motherfucker came. Hey, but guess what? I didn't know it was so praised upon. I didn't know that people
like
like.
a Grammy.
I didn't know people considered that like a milestone.
Kevin Hart told
Facts.
people that boosted his career
Kevin
to where
Hart
it was.
Period.
became
Word.
Kevin Hart that
I'm
night on
waiting
that
on
shit.
it to boost mine.
I'm telling you, for
Word,
real.
that is good to know.
Several people have said that about that show. Like that was their first real look. You know what I'm
Duval.
saying? Like because Def Jam
Duval
was
went
gone
crazy
and
on
all.
that.
Went crazy on that shit.
That was my first real look. Now that,
You know what I'm
know
saying?
I mean?
Yeah. No, it is. It is.
But I don't think anything was as rewarding as that the night at the Comedy Store.
Okay. Yeah.
So I went out to LA, and this was the first time I had been to LA since I was doing comedy. Like I probably had 2 weeks worth of bar and grills
Yeah.
under my belt. You know, I had them work me
Gotta
out
get
about
that.
a 15-minute set with another 20 minutes worth of pondering. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Ponder is gonna turn into something.
Every
Absolutely.
time.
And I was sitting down. I was saying I was gonna go out, and I would calling King Batch and asking him where to go, like where to go. He was talking about the Laugh Factory and telling me everything that was going on at the Laugh Factory. He was telling me what the crowd should be like. I was like, I don't know, man. So I had decided I wasn't gonna go. I was like, man, I'm gonna just go get my hair retwisted and whatnot, and I'm gonna chill. And my phone rang, and it was Chris, and I answered it. He say, "Nigga, you hitting stages?"
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, bro." He say, "Where you at?" I said, "Man, I'm in LA. You going out tonight?" I said, "Nah, I'm not going out tonight. I would just get my hair done and I would go chill." He said, "Yeah, you know what? Well, I'm gonna tell you what. You need to come here to see me because I got a small room, 70, 80 people, and we need to build your confidence first. Don't do chocolate sundaes. Don't do D-Ray's room. Don't do none of that shit.
That
Just
sounds just
come
like
here.
Chris.
Hey, man, you need to come here." And I say, "Nigga, where you at?"
Pulling up.
And I got my hair done. How long you gonna be done? And I pulled up, and I went in there, and I did 30 minutes, which means the 15-minute work and the pontification.
Yeah.
work. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I did 30 minutes, and when I got off stage, a man walked up to me and said, "How dare you be so good?"
What do you mean?
I was like, we were sitting back there. I was ready to hate. And I'm like, okay, yeah. He came in good. All right. How long can he? This.
Flying
wait,
that plane.
huh?
You flying.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yo, I say so. I could do chocolate sundaes.
Yeah.
He said, nigga, you could do any fucking stage you
Here.
want with that. Right? And that was to me and him, Alex Thomas. Who else was in there? I don't want to misspeak, but it was a room full of comedians.
Yeah.
Who came in there. Chris had done called them. Man, this nigga think he could do comedy, man. Y'all come up. He finna pull up. He
Yeah.
finna pull up.
Yeah. So
It
everybody
was a
came.
room full of comedians that, to be honest with you, man, them folk gave me my wings. You know what I mean? They like, yeah, nigga, you got it. You
That's
got
it.
And from that point on, Like, man, fuck what anybody else have to say for real. These the motherfuckers who have been doing it, that I've been watching do it, that I've been admiring, you know, in their craft and skill. In addition to you, of course. But when they gave me their blessings, I was like, hell yeah, it's up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you what happened. My set got on the net. That shit rhymed. I'm still a rapper. So my set got on the net. I'm like, shit, I can't keep saying this shit. So now I'm out here working on another set.
Another 30.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you gonna have a fucking hour.
Yo, who is this nigga? Yo, try to get an hour.
How long get you your 15 take you, bro?
Yo, my 15 took me about 15 months.
Yeah. Real spill.
Real spill.
But at the same time, he wasn't getting that, you know,
Nigga.
you wasn't gonna get to do 30, 30, 30, and you know what I'm saying, get
But
to work it out.
Bro, my hardest thing was getting off stage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, you know, when motherfuckers say shit like, he's not a real comedian. I'm like, have you seen my set? I say that it's a part of my set. I am not a real comedian.
Yeah.
I am a superstar.
Superstar,
There's
motherfucker.
a difference.
It's a big ass
I
difference.
mean, like, there's not enough money for a new comedian in this. I have to subsidize my salary
This is a
in
write-off,
order for
nigga.
this to make sense.
I
for
cannot
me.
file under comedian.
You know, this is a non-profit I'm doing.
And so, you know, I went through that part of it, and the hate came, and I ignored it for the most part. I did some subliminal innuendos by way of Red Fox.
Look back and forth.
He got platinum jokes already. He got platinum little clips.
But when I saw Godfrey and I went on stage, and I did well that night. You know what I'm saying? And when I got off stage, there was such a positive engagement between the two of us. He called a guy in New York who owns a comedy club like, yo, Tip's doing comedy now. You should get him to come in and da-da-da-da-da-da. And put me on the phone with him. I'm like, yo, okay. He's supportive just like the rest of the guys have been supportive. And so when I heard something contrary to that, one, it was a shock. You know what I mean? I was like, somebody poured some cold water on me while I was sleeping. I'm like, yo, when I fell asleep, shit wasn't like this.
Yeah.
And secondly, I'm like, man, I know it's a lot of people who looking up to him because of his skill set and because of his, you know, his tenure, his years in.
Right.
He's a senior. Like, so motherfucker gonna carry his word on into the next conversation. He gonna have to get me correct. It's gonna have to come all the way correct, bro. You can't put it out. You can't give me a bad report when you're a voice that people listen to, and I'm just now stepping into something new. I can't allow myself to be misrepresented.
Right.
So I felt like it was important for us to come to the table and gain some clarity, because I like doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to fuck it up by turning into a little bad-ass Tip and just doing something that flip the table and fuck it up. They're like, oh, shit, that nigga here, he had. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm coming in very humbly, peacefully, respectfully, you know, and I'm trying to leave all the bullshit at my day job. That's what I'm trying to do. I know where to go to get into the bullshit, bro. I got a lot of bullshit to jump in. Very firmly rooted. I had deep roots in bullshit over here.
Got a compost
I'm coming
pile
here
of
because
bullshit.
it's a fresh start, a clean slate. You know, I don't have any stigma placed upon me, and I don't want to gain one. However, I can't allow myself to be misrepresented.
Right.
And you made a solid point too. My bad. Another one, a point that you said to him was like, if you really felt that way about somebody going on stage after the headliner, that would have been the perfect time to tell me after
When
the
we
show.
were having such a, but to be honest with you, I ain't gonna talk about it no more because we already discussed it.
Right.
He apologized.
Yeah.
I accept it. Ain't no need to continue to be the dead horse. I moved on past it. He has too. The rest of the world should as well.
And y'all gonna work.
Yeah,
Period.
man. He gonna open up for me, man.
Talk your shit.
I'm just bullshit. I'm just bullshit.
We got the caption
Nah,
down.
that was a joke. That was a joke that I should have
T.I. says
said
Godfrey will open for
yesterday,
him.
and I didn't think
One
of
day.
it until after I got out the call.
Get that shit
I
off.
had
Put
to- I
it
had
up.
to get that
We
shit
gonna clip
off,
it up and put it
man.
out tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, but you come from a roasting fucking society. Atlanta is just known for getting on your ass.
Yeah.
Fuck what you thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about your mama, even though she dead. I mean, we going all crazy. You
We
know
don't
what I
do
mean?
that though. We
Bro,
don't play
no,
like
K-Dub
that.
is K-Dub done said some shit.
We don't play like that.
I'm like, God damn, K-Dub.
K-Dub
Like,
different.
damn,
He
We
different.
let Hammer go back there.
bro.
He said, "Let Hammer go back there."
K-Dub
That
is
little
right.
badass tip. That's how you
I
get.
mean,
that's how you
I'm just
find
talking
a
about my
badass
experience. I'm talking
Nah,
about
hell
I ain't
yeah.
talking about me right now. You know what I
But
mean?
can y'all see the reenactment? He go to the comedy club like dressed in this Grammy shit, like trench coat, turtleneck diamonds, and the nigga bodyguards lift the gun up and say he finna do 20 minutes. Okay.
Maybe 50.
Maybe.
Maybe a pontificate is what they call
bring
it.
me-
It's what they call it.
It's called pontificate.
Bring me some wings too.
Fry hard.
Yeah,
Extra.
man, but that's why that I think that's why that went the way it did. And that's why I'm happy that we have an understanding.
I was happy that you found out we don't make any money. And,
That was a good thing for you to find out.
You have become the player you. What
Y'all
are you
look
gonna
so happy. Y'all be so happy. Y'all spread joy to the rest of the world.
That's
Bro,
part of what. That's
laughter
part
is
of the
medicine,
persona.
bro.
so happy.
Laughter is medicine, and
I'm
these
for
doctors
real,
don't
bruh.
get paid.
I'm
nigga.
talking about I'm talking about like real spill, bro. From Uptown Comedy Corner, the first one, the earthquake on, to the second one where we did tripping on Sundays and tripping on Tuesdays. To I be with y'all during the show, before the show, and after the show, and y'all
Happy.
always so pleasant.
Tip, I just stopped selling weed.
What?
This shit was. I could have told you as soon as you was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to do comedy, nigga. Don't look for the money." Y'all don't know. I don't know who didn't tell you that.
Well, listen, to be honest with you, I didn't even ask until I was maybe like 2 weeks in. I'm like, yeah, so how do we
divvy up?
Monetize.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it. No, people start calling me.
To do
Hey,
shows
I heard
and
you
shit.
doing it. Come do my room and come do my room. So I said, Clay, what I supposed to like?
Ask for
Like, how do
Hey,
I?
when them nigga peeled that nigga $300 off, boy, I just
Hey
want to see his
man,
face.
that nigga
like,
Clay say, nigga, you don't want this money.
No,
You
man.
don't want
yeah,
this
your
money.
lawyer is just like
Yeah.
a quarter of what they make an hour.
Get that to Eris.
It's like nothing. Yeah.
But but to be honest with you, I didn't really need the money. I mean,
Oh, we know.
no. What I'm saying is, I didn't need it to show
nah,
up.
but also we
I
know,
didn't
nigga.
have
But-
any expenses. Is what I'm saying. I hadn't incurred any expenses
To do that,
I
yeah.
wasn't traveling outside of where I already.
Right. So
am.
yeah.
Number gas money. I hadn't incurred any expenses yet.
But
You know
niggas
what
done
I'm
went.
saying?
Nigga done got flew to Alaska on a one-way ticket to do a comedy show.
What?
Hey, bruh.
His girl got pissed off.
Hey, tell that story, bro.
Bro, listen, it
Tell
ain't
that
even-
story,
This shit
bro.
worse than you even think.
Tell that story,
Nigga
bro.
was doing comedy, just starting off, right? Funny nigga too. Messed over his old lady.
Right.
She know he thirsty to do shows. How she know how bad comedy you get paid. She done made up a fake email, fake flyers, and gave a nigga a Frontier ticket one way to Alaska. Frontier to
middle
Alaska
seat.
Now,
to
let
do
me
a
ask you a
show.
question.
And when he got there, sent the email like "fuck you, nigga" from the same email. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Don't play with me.
Now let me ask you this.
Period.
Let me
Put a
ask you
goddamn
this.
T.
Was it the 6 months of light or the 6 months of dark?
Oh, I don't know, but that would be fucked up if
If
you
it was
went
in
to
the
the dark part.
Yeah, nigga, trapped in the darkness.
She's still alive. She's still alive, so it probably was the light part. Cause ain't no way, bitch, I get back
I
home.
was in the dark before. It'd be dark.
Ain't no way I get back home and you talking about this shit,
Went up
bitch.
there when it was daytime.
I'm choking all this story out of you, bitch. Ain't nobody ever gonna hear this shit.
Fuck you, mean.
You got any more left in you?
But the nigga ain't got the money to get back right
I'm just
then.
playing,
He
mama.
live in Alaska for a little bit. Then they got to go out there at the airport to be
Bruh,
like, you know
we-
what?
like,
Nigga had to get a job. Short order cook.
It just made me think of short nigga cooking bear. Got this hot bear, nigga. Nigga got
Working my way back home.
Nigga got a bear truck.
A bare food truck.
Bear food truck.
And started him a little comedy night.
Man,
Yeah.
shout out to that nigga. We
I
know
was
we ain't gonna
asked
say
by
his
the
name 'cause it's
committee
fucked
of
up.
comedians. They said, "What are you going to do to get us more money, sir?"
Yes.
Good question.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up, and I'm gonna continue to make people aware of the circuit of comedians that don't make it the TV all the time.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, it seems as though, getting on TV and movies and, you know, TV shows and shit like that, or skits. Like, that's the only way for a comedian to be seen and heard. But if I show up somewhere and I invite the people that I know, you know, for one, have embraced me and that I have enjoyed over the years and that deserve a shot. If I'm going to show up and people going to come to see me, well, in order to see me, you're going to have to see them.
Come on.
You dig? And I ain't really, I'm not waiting on no promoter to come and offer me X, Y, Z for, I would just as soon rather pay to rent my own venue. And I have my own promoter in Clay.
Shout out to Clay.
I have my own comedian partners. You know what I'm saying? All I have to do is fill the room up and come out there and not let the energy go down by fucking up the funny. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all I got to do.
Bro,
That's
what if
it,
Tip was
bro.
coming out, you're like, God damn, sorry, every time you come out, though, bro. Like, but every time you come out, though,
But all that shit is stuff you've been doing for a minute in terms of like
Right.
producing
No,
the comedy
First
show.
show,
So it goes right
first show
into it.
headlining at the Stardome was Grand Hustle Presents.
Yeah.
Ronnie Jordan.
I was gonna say, just like
You know what I'm
Shaq
saying?
All Stars
First time.
is at such a level of like prominence, the
Right.
same thing can be done in your
Appreciate
space.
that. I mean, but people don't understand how close to comedy I've been all my career.
That's what they need to know.
Like, it was Noah hosted and Lil Duval.
Let's get into that, man.
I put them in my first real video. No, my second real video in 24.
24s,
I was
man.
there all day.
Yeah,
That's when the booty do joke
Yeah,
went.
I left by that time. They was there all they
Nationwide.
So I got a whole album that's narrated by Dave Chappelle.
That's crazy.
I have. That's the Dime Trap. If anybody
Come on,
check that out.
Just do dope shit, nigga.
I have comedians like Fuck a Mixtape where Jamie Foxx is on that motherfucker. Where Lil Duval, I got interludes, I got, you know, nigga, for Christ's sake, my
For Christ's sake.
You mean this?
Come on, guys.
Bro, that's when the nigga
whatever he about to
means.
say, he
Listen
means,
here.
G Willikers, guys.
Boy, you grew up with him like, but hell nah.
my
Oh,
company.
that nigga wealthy.
For Christ's sake.
My company was responsible for the night that broke several comedians, including Kevin Hart.
Wow.
Tripping on Sundays, like that's all our shit.
Wow.
Grand Hustle Presents, Tripping on Sundays and Tripping on Tuesdays. Lil Duval came up out that motherfucker. You came up out that motherfucker. Even Kevin Hart came up out
I
that
used to go
motherfucker.
crazy.
So,
Niggas was so scared of tripping.
I don't think motherfucker. And you remember the time I heckled a motherfucker to
Sir
the
Walt.
point.
I about to say I heard you was hell on comedians.
Yeah, I was about to say, give me
nigga
your
heckled the shit
perspective.
out of
I
one
was
of the
doing
best
drugs
rappers.
at the time.
Hey, listen.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey,
I was doing drugs and entertaining myself.
Got you.
You know.
so
that was not the right thing for me to do.
We always
And
hear
if I
the
see
story.
him again,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Sir
invite
Walt.
him on stage so he
Get
can
it out.
get heckled again. Nah, I'm joking.
This nigga one of the funniest niggas
He funny
in
as
comedy,
hell.
right?
I'm just bullshit.
But he coming on Tuesday, on Sundays on Duval Strip, and he been had suit on all week. Everybody, that bitch got on jeans, like everybody, it's all rapper crowd type
Is
shit.
that what it was about?
He had a big ass velvet jacket on. And that nigga T.I. said, "What is that, velvet?" And niggas went crazy. That bitch, I was like,
But nah, then the motherfucker said, well, come up here and do it then.
and you went up there, was like, my boy, he touched that shit.
That's what I'm saying. We from the roast
Like,
era, bro.
Say something back to it.
You
So
can't,
motherfucker,
nigga.
Like, what the fuck is what's going on?
I'm gonna roast the
Yeah.
shit out you, bro.
I mean, yeah. What do you? How do you really do
Yeah,
that?
my bad though, bro. I didn't know you.
Walt
You in
it
this
was personal.
Nah, I
It
know,
was-
but you in this nigga city.
It
like,
wasn't you. It was the jacket
hood,
I
right?
didn't like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It had shit to do.
Hey,
First
so
of all, it wasn't an easy room. First of
Off
all,
rip,
it was
yeah.
the headliners would be scared a little bit.
Uptown ain't
and
never
all
easy
the
anyway, so I can
comedians would be
imagine.
scared. But Duval will goddamn crank him up. He'll go up and do time. He'll get shot and do time. It was like niggas going up doing real time to show that they were listening. Like,
Yeah.
But a few niggas had to die. Like if I walked in early, like you got to chill. There's gonna be some niggas die.
Yeah.
Hey, we always hear the stories from Bruce. We got Nard Hosting's account. We always bring it back up from the audience when you were at the time in fucking Uptown. Like, what's the vibe? Like, give us the vibe of Uptown.
BMF days.
Yeah.
Man, the energy and the expectation was palpable.
I like that.
And then had looked to see if you fuck with it too.
He be
I just said palpable.
Bro, he be putting the words down if you look, bro, with his hand. He said,
Bro, we gotta have some graphics.
When he said palpable,
And nigga, I'm just like,
when he said palpable, I was like, I can't.
God damn, why you teach me English? I'd have knew how to read that. I swear to
I
God.
said I can't look at Reemo right now. I know he's gonna do one.
And nigga said, yeah.
He was like, that nigga.
Nah, nigga.
All right, no, go
Nigga,
ahead.
the funny part is that nigga say, I like that.
I like that.
This nigga's ad-libbing your sentence. What the fuck?
Bro, I grew up in church, bro. You got that when you feel something, you got to say something.
Come on, Tenacious.
come on, Tenacious. Boy.
That is some church shit. You right. Now I think about it, bro.
God damn.
Ad-lib, nigga.
Church got me out here in the street looking holy
Cut
as
this
fuck,
out.
bro.
We running this as a segment. Cut that out.
Expeditiously.
Expeditiously. Cut that shit.
What?
Cut
Yes,
this shit
expeditiously. This is a nigga in the back, the quiet room.
Oh shit.
Hilarious.
Oh, speaking of Uptown, man,
I can tell you who else you helped too if you want to. It was funny as hell.
What happened?
Man, you gonna have me.
Gerald Kelly. Gerald Kelly was on
From
stage.
New York, Gerald Kelly, all his
Yeah,
kids
but it was
do
one of
comedy.
them nights that
All his
I
sons
think
do
Chris
comedy.
Tucker came in there about 30 minutes, and Gerald Kelly was headline. Gerald Kelly went up, and you know his shit. He got to get in the gears a little bit, but it's
I remember none of this.
It's rocking in that bitch. This is old Uptown. It's rocking. Nard has got these niggas damn near doing the, you know what I'm saying? Do the wave in that bitch. So this nigga, Gerald Kelly was up there talking, and that nigga Till say, man, Nard, come get buddy, man. God damn, boy.
When it's quiet and
And then so Gerald Kelly like, what going on?
What going on?
In my mind, yeah, it's
going
no, he
on.
said, he said, yo, who is that? And all the girls was like, he a rapper. It's like, folk girl, he rap like this nigga rap like this nigga Gerald Kelly. So this nigga say, yo, who are you, man? He said, nigga, my hoes know who I am, nigga. Then that nigga said, get a bankroll, nigga.
get a bank.
This nigga Gerald Kelly said, yo, Chris, this nigga got $300. That shit real. And he got back on track. He got back on. And you
That's
like,
what you gotta do.
That's what you supposed to do.
Okay,
Your ass said, that's what
okay.
your ass supposed to do.
Man,
Goddamn,
I'm
you sat
so
back.
happy to have a happy ending.
Yeah.
But the nigga kept saying, yo, Chris, this nigga.
As a comedian, you got to get your shit off
He
real
got-
quick and move on. Like you
Yeah.
said,
Gotta
it's time to
improv.
move
It was
on.
the most
Gotta feel the
masterful.
urge to move on.
It was a
you got
masterful
to.
He got out of that shit, boy.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I don't remember
Good
none of
times.
this shit.
Man, that
Them
shit
my
Uptown.
lean drinking days.
Oh, yeah.
That day, boy, that's a motherfucker.
I
That
don't
lean a
remember none of that
motherfucker,
shit.
boy.
That was the early two. That was
You had-
like
you
that
had-
was like PSC
Oh,
mixtape.
real
Oh,
activities.
nah, them were my lean drinking days then.
Yeah, that was like right before 24s came out. Like
Oh, yeah,
around that,
well,
around that
shit.
Good
time.
bean days.
Yeah.
Bean.
Good
Bite
bean days.
down.
Early X
Bite down.
Early X pill days.
Yes,
Nah,
sir.
fact.
Yeah,
Blue
it was-
Dolphin.
Blue
Blue
dog.
dog.
Everybody on it. So, real quick before we move on, Uptown. I remember, I think it was K Dub's roast, where your son did comedy, did a set for the first time.
It wasn't K Dub's roast, but
It was something.
Demani wanted it. Demani's done everything.
Was it 85 show?
Nah, it was at Uptown,
It was
but
at
it wasn't a
Uptown.
roast, I don't think.
Okay, it was
he
just
just
show
went
then.
in there on the day and got on stage, and he did okay.
Yeah.
But he didn't catch the bug though.
Got you. But he's obviously he wants to wanted to perform.
Absolutely, it was a part of Family Hustle. Like one of the running jokes on Family Hustle is what's Demani gonna do next. Like Demani has always been like he wanted a drum set, got him a drum set. He beat on it for a day or so. He was done. Like,
Expensive ass gift. Just to fuck up,
Right.
Bro. My mama would have beat my ass.
Fuck them drums. What? Beat that ass.
well,
Come on, Tenacious.
I better have a beat after I'm done cooking.
Them goddamn drums.
Oh, Tenacious.
That's hilarious.
God damn, you good.
That's a t-shirt,
I
bro.
would have
That's
got on
t-shirt.
his ass, but I went to prison. So
Real shit.
You know, we kind of had to let bygones be bygones on that one. But he wanted a skateboard. I bought him a skateboard.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about when I bought him a skateboard. This motherfucker was horrible at skating. He was horrible
That
at
shit
it.
hard.
He was horrible at it. And I was like, yo, bro, like, what's up? He was like, nah, I like it. And this was like right when Lil Wayne was starting to skate. And it was like when black people were doing it.
Right, yeah.
And he was at like, what, 9? He was like 9, 10 years old at the time.
Perfect time.
And this was his, like, this was his thing. I'm like, bro, you're not good.
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't even ride. Like, bro, you ain't doing no tricks. You ain't doing nothing. You've been doing it for like 6 months to a year, bro. Maybe you need to move on. Like, nah, I need you to get me a full pipe. Like, you know the ramps.
Yo, I'm
If
telling
I had to
you,
park at the house.
my mama would have beat my ass up and down there again.
This is
I
important.
can't do it now, but if you get me a whole skate park,
This is important.
Wow.
This is important. I said, no, you gon' hurt yourself. You gonna fuck yourself up. You're not good.
Again.
Want a whole round?
Son.
You're not good.
Again.
Child.
And right, so then what the man did. The man said, all right. The man got with my uncle, hit YouTube, learned how to build a half pipe, brought the wood and everything. He built his own half pipe, and then he built another one, made it a full pipe in the driveway.
What's the money going to
And
do
the
with?
man came to me and said, all right, I'm ready. I walked out there and saw him go down
Oh my God.
and up, back down, back up. He got off the half pipe, walked down the ramp, and he was done with skateboarding. I never fucked with it again. No bullshit. That's a true story.
What? That nigga just had to show you something right quick.
Like, nah, I'm good.
That was
now.
the hell you talking about
was-
moment.
I started taking him seriously then. Like,
Wow.
man, this nigga here, the truth.
All his
Yeah,
mistakes-
that's wild.
This
as
nigga
fuck.
here, the truth.
He ain't even break the motherfucker down, did he?
No, he didn't.
He just left it right there.
He left it right there.
Erect, nigga, take built, nigga.
That
Tear that shit
skateboard the
down.
street.
and that's kind of what you're doing with comedy right now.
No, I hope not.
Skate
I
ramp.
could do this shit till I'm 60.
Nah, it was
Nah.
Hell yeah.
570, man.
But you should take that story to the stage. That's funny as fuck,
for
bro.
real.
Oh, that's
Please tell
And
me.
see,
man.
it be stuff like that that's just like
It's just
it's
real.
interesting, it's engaging, and it comes with a hell of a punch.
All this nigga, all your son's mistakes cost $8,500.
Get what?
What the
Nigga
fuck?
asked me for no money.
Said he got with his
I don't
uncle on
know
some
what
hustle
he-
shit.
I don't know what he paid for it.
He's
I
a
don't
good
know.
project
bought the
manager.
first
I had
skateboard.
nothing to do with it. I seen a motherfucker come back with a bunch of wood. I ain't bullshit.
You ain't say nothing then?
I'm looking, I'm asking my uncle. I'm like, man, what the fuck you doing? Like, me and the money doing something. I'm like, what you mean?
Me and the money.
At your house. At your house,
Me
nigga.
and the money doing something.
the money doing.
Hey, bro, that's funny as fuck. Me and the money doing something.
We doing it at your house.
Imagine
Right.
the little-
And he a
imagine the
different-
cap you get to have like in the middle school. Be like, yeah, y'all want to go skate park? Man, I had built one.
Little half pipe.
nigga
I'll
motherfucker.
late.
tell you how to do it if you really want. I got one. if you
Y'all
wanna buy
nigga
one,
late,
goddamn.
man. Damn, that
You
is
gotta
dope.
break it
Yeah,
back
that's a
down.
great story.
That's
That's
a great. That's a
great
good
story,
bit,
bro.
man.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, see, that's the shit I want to hear, man. Like, I want to hear the real other
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
I
Like,
got so many stories.
Man, like you told me
my
this-
bits are full of stories.
Yeah, you telling me the story. I don't even know if you brought it to the stage yet. You telling me the story about your father.
I hadn't brought that one to the stage yet.
Man.
I hadn't brought that one to
Talk
the
about
stage
interesting
yet.
and funny. So, I mean, you don't have to waste it here, but if
Another
you're going to
thing-
bring it up, that
another
shit is
thing that
amazing.
people don't understand or don't know probably is that I'm working on a one-man show. And I've talked to Tyler, I've talked to Randy, I've talked to K-Dub, even Dave Chappelle. Everybody told me the same thing. You ain't gonna be able to work through the material until you hit the stage. And so really me doing comedy hitting the stage is working my way through to my one-man show. But what I didn't count on is accelerating at such a rapid speed to where I'd be like, well, this is a whole separate thing.
It's hard to fall out of love with the shit.
And that's it's just it's so different. There's no. I mean, shit. I mean,
different, bro.
Yeah.
If you like it, I mean, if you fall in love with that shit,
Yeah.
you never want to stop doing
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
imagine Tip and Mike Tyson on the show together. Woo, you know, because that nigga
That's
one
my
man,
partner, man.
his one man stage show is so
was
good.
amazing.
I'm like, we can go back and forth. We got there and do a what they call a verses with,
But what
with
about
stories.
when that nigga?
Story
Tell one,
versus-
I tell one.
Hey, but
That
when
might
he,
be in your verses.
you
for
know what
real.
the scariest
Like, the
part of his
music shit
podcast
cool,
is
but-
when Mike Tyson loses his voice again and starts calling himself nothing. He be like,
Yeah.
I'm nothing. You be like, oh shit.
You don't give a fuck about him. What is
When that nigga say I'm nothing.
No, Mike, you are loved.
He would love.
Mike
Mike, I
starts
swear.
saying I'm nothing.
Mike will be the first person on Daddy Day.
You have always been
Borrow
the
my
champ.
daddy. Mike.
Borrow my daddy.
So I bought this dude's father in Atlanta. All he wants to do is smoke weed and barbecue. I'm like, yo, there's too much pork. Damn, he gonna see this shit. He gonna really goddamn get around me and be like,
No, Mike really finna see
I'm
this.
nothing. When that nigga go, I'm nothing.
Hell no.
That shit so scary. That nigga Boosie was like this.
That nigga, you know he gonna, you know he fuck with Tim. He
I
gonna
know
watch
he
this
fuck
shit.
with Tim.
You
Please
say
don't kill me,
you think
man.
Trump is funny?
He gonna make me work out a lot. He gonna be like, chop him.
Chop him.
Yo,
Mr. Tyson.
yo, that's
Jab,
why
nigga.
I'm scared to go full throttle at the goddamn gym because I know I'm gonna cry in front of niggas, bro.
What you mean?
That
nigga?
shit gonna hurt, bro. That shit gonna hurt, bro.
don't hurt, bro.
That shit hurt, bro.
You just lazy, nigga.
Nigga.
Shut up.
give up, bro.
No, man, fuck that shit, bro. I'm gonna catch a cramp at the.
I'm so confused.
Nigga, I'm gonna catch a cramp, bro. My heart gonna hurt. Nigga, you know when we tried to work out at one time,
You
nigga.
did almost.
I almost died, bro. I overheated like a motherfucker. Like,
I tried to do the lightest workout I could think of for these niggas.
nigga,
bro.
I'm like, nigga, I need some ice.
This nigga died.
I need some ice.
That nigga blew his radiator.
Nigga, I need some ice. I kept saying I need
That
ice.
nigga laid down by the trash can, bro.
Oh, that was that Earl.
That nigga
was
slid
that
down.
Earl
He slid down the
cut,
wall
man.
like
Earl
this.
1-800 Earlene, man. That was that Earl.
Hey,
being
Tyler had them
called
niggas
like
running
that.
through the loft, up the step, down the step, and I was like, yeah, they were laughing. I was like, I wouldn't even fuck with it. The nigga had to wait on me, goddamn. She just said it.
Man, I'm an extremist. One thing about it, I'm either off or I'm on.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm not working out at all.
You was on your shit though.
Yeah, I have been.
I remember that.
I was.
Yeah.
But this year, you know, I'm working my funny bone.
Yeah. Work on it.
Damn, that's a muscle. That's a hell of a
It
muscle.
is.
You better. You gotta work it too. You know what I'm saying? How many nights have you missed since you started? Because I know you went for like a month straight.
I have missed about 7 nights.
Mm-hmm.
I missed about 7 nights. I think this is, but no, 6 if I don't go out tonight.
Oh, so this is in a row.
What you mean?
No, I'm asking how many
No, I'm
days in a
talking
row?
about all together.
All together. Okay, how
In
many have you
5
missed in a row
weeks.
total?
In
have you-
5 weeks I've missed.
Got you. Have you ever missed like days in a
3.
row? None.
Like 3 after the Shaq Comedy All Stars, and then you know what I'm saying. Like after that, it was like Valentine's Day.
Got you. I'm
Nah,
asking
it was-
because I'm gonna ask you about. Did you feel?
I didn't feel funny.
no type of
I
rust? or
felt like I
nothing?
wasn't funny no more.
The
I felt
rust.
like when I had been doing it every day, then
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's hit after the Shaq Comedy All Stars, I was like, man, I ain't even funny no more.
We would say that. That's why you say it's a muscle.
I
You
need
literally
get
have to
back-
work that shit
I
out.
need to get back
But he
to
still
it.
saying it
Yeah.
in T.I. though. He like, but I ain't even got
He said it in
It was so confident. I ain't funny no more,
NTI.
goddamn.
But nah, that shit is
I'm
real though.
serious,
You like
I ain't
you,
funny.
you can get out of rhythm. Really, it's like working out for real.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Like
Yes,
you, work,
you
you
gotta-
start working out.
it's
That's why
repetition.
I need to keep doing it.
get sore.
It's a stage tonight.
What tonight is Wednesday?
I know I can go to Blue Lagoon, but I'm tired of them bar and grills, man. I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah, midweek in Atlanta is tough to get for a comedy club to
What
be
about the
open.
Laugh at School?
Oh yeah, shit. But
See
I don't know
what I'm
about.
saying?
They start at 8. Those closed now.
I about to say the
Close.
time wise, I think you missed it. I think they did done by
Damn,
10.
I
Does
gotta
your
go to the
wife
Blue
does
Lagoon.
the missus think you're funny? Because she was in the comedy clubs with you, and she know comedy too.
Yeah, but to be honest, she has been the one pushing me.
Okay.
See,
Like she the one like that was good. We need
Yeah.
to do this. We got a business.
Oh, she a
Come on now,
manager.
she over there seeing the money.
to a book,
Yeah,
to a book.
There's opportunity here.
Real talk. Yeah.
Nah, she definitely made, and she's also
She's always got the
told me-
business mind anyway, so that
Yeah,
makes
facts.
sense.
She also has told me
That shit ain't
I
going.
found a joke that she didn't like. You
That's
know
part
what I'm
of
saying?
it.
She was like, "And what the fuck made you think?"
That nigga already going through it at the house of
That's so
comedy.
funny. Please
That's
tell
so
that part.
funny.
I
They make the funniest jokes.
Them
Them
dudes,
man.
it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I tell y'all, I won't say it on camera.
Hey, my nigga, every comedian with an old lady got that story. That shit
tell
funny
you,
as hell.
It was hilarious.
That
Man,
be the
you
worst
got to-
one.
you have
That be
to
the funniest
say
one
the
that don't
truth.
want you to fuck with.
I'm like, man,
You gotta
if
say
you
the
would
real
just let
shit,
me do
man.
this joke.
Come on,
I
man.
swear to God.
It's the world.
No, nigga.
I'll buy you a bill, and baby.
God
God,
damn.
do you want a bill
Nah,
or
but-
not?
So
Nope.
I did the joke, right? And I didn't even know she was mad. Like she was just like quiet on the way home. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
It was late. She sleepy. You know what I'm saying?
I want something to eat.
Anything but it's me. Right. I don't give
The
a fuck.
set? My set?
It can't be me.
It can't be the
We
set.
go home and then, you know what I'm saying? We go straight in the bed and we ain't watch no TV or nothing. We ain't talk. But I wasn't tripping because I was kind of tired too, you know. So we wake up.
Big bed problems. You see that?
I was,
Big bed, she
I ain't know
way
you
the
over
fuck
there.
over there. This shit, I got to do this shit before we got to settle this, baby.
Nigga on the twin. Nigga on the
Did I get it
twin.
right?
but when we wake up, right? So you know how every woman got that introduction to the discussion.
It's funny how.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So what I want to know is,
The setup. Come on now.
and I'm like, we in the shower. I'm like, huh? I can't run. I ain't got nowhere to go.
Ain't got no
Slippery out
shoes.
of the
We in the
nigga
shower.
We in the shower. That's a
Wait
big
till a
ass
nigga ain't
joint.
got no
So,
shoes
what I
on.
want to know is,
Nigga vulnerable as hell.
what the fuck made you think
Nah.
you could just talk about, say, and just that? And I was like, oh, shit, I thought we were, was this not a safe space? I thought I was just like, it was funny. I would be, that shit was motherfucking funny.
It was good.
I didn't have them.
God damn.
Oh,
I
man.
think you think I want to sit here and hear about and did. I say, God damn.
I'll
Hey, look,
pontificate.
man.
Yeah. You can't think.
I like that.
Camilla said to me one time, them people probably think you hate me.
Damn. What you say, nigga?
Damn.
What's
I mean,
No, my wife let me
told
come
her-
outside.
Oh, yeah.
No, it ain't that.
Okay, I'm about to say.
I told her
I
something. I
don't
said,
I don't say it no more.
Not even on here, nigga.
That
What you
nigga
talking
be on
about?
Letterman.
We'll never find
Nope.
that out.
no,
Not
sir.
worth it, man. Not worth it, man.
Nigga about to be on Shaq All Stars.
I was on
Nope.
some shit
Nope.
like, hey, man, I ain't know it made you feel like that. Now that I know it made you feel like that, I won't say it. I say, but it was funny.
That part of my 15.
See, you
That
know how you
part of the
skip that as a husband? You got to run all that bullshit by you. I say the wildest shit to her and be like, "Is this cool if I?
Yeah.
What if I? Because I'm not gonna. It might.
Well, you know
imply-
what though? Your wife grew up with comedy with you.
But we
Right.
grew up. We got married. We were 10, so we grew up
Yeah.
together.
Right.
What I
But she
find
know comedy
odd,
for-
though. I find it odd that she sees no foul in me talking about women cheating. But when I speak about men and a male's infidelity, it strikes a nerve. It hits a chord.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can.
That's that.
That's what-
Estrogen make it happen that way. Man,
And
estrogen
you
like
can't
I
all
can't
that-
let this shit happen in front.
But look, all your mistakes can go viral too, as well.
True.
That
Yeah.
might be
Yeah,
one
yeah,
conduit
yeah.
But
to
I
it.
feel like after you, it's kind of like, you know, facing the fear. You get the strength once you've gone through it. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
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 But she don't see it that way, so we gonna just keep it at that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
hell
Just
yeah.
don't keep that thing.
But it's good you had had that conversation and just move on. Be like, God
They
damn,
ain't
that shit
called me
funny."
but a half a day of shit, you know.
He was pondering the time.
Been together a long
It
time.
was
Half
like
a
a
day.
little half a day,
Hey.
3 hours at the end of the day, and 3 hours at the beginning of the next
Then
day.
he was good to
Regular
go.
niggas gon' go to Juicy Crab. Just go on over there. Get 'em-
The
get 'em
go
some.
everything
Get 'em
together.
some.
The go. What comedians did you look at? Like, well, all right, listen. Who was your? Did you have like a favorite comedian, or even like just somebody on the street that you just thought was fucking super?
At what
hilarious?
age and what point in my life?
Let's go your teenage years. Let's go when you was on the bike.
Man, back then
Slanging
it was,
them bad.
you know, it was all about. I had a huge amount of respect for Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, but at that time these guys were not active in the stand-up scene. So it was more like, you know, Bernie Mac, Bruce.
Bruce, man, golly.
You know,
That nigga so
Earthquake.
funny, bro.
Right.
You know, I mean, I'm trying to think. You said teenager.
So you, because I heard
Chris
you say
Tucker.
I heard you say you snuck into 559 as a
Martin
teenager.
Lawrence. I did sneak in. Yeah,
On the comedy night?
yeah,
Who did you
yeah.
see? Who you see tonight?
I remember Bruce. Bruce was the only motherfucker I saw. Bruce, cause it was at the end, so I kind of like saw him like it was really like closing up.
Snuck in with the let out.
I saw a motherfucker get like removed from stage.
God damn.
They used to.
That sounds bad. That sounds worse than
The
Bob.
headliner only had to do 10 minutes. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I got in there. And I saw Bruce, and he was introducing somebody. I don't remember who it was, but whoever it was, they were removed from stage.
That shit just sounds so
And
bad.
then he said, "You know what? I ain't even gonna bring nobody else up."
I'm gonna work.
And he did his time.
Yeah.
And then goddamn, I got the fuck on out.
But he ended up with the killers and the hustlers going crazy.
559 was. That was the only time I've been in there. Just that one night.
I was in line at 559 after the prom, and the security was like, "Look, goddamn, and one of y'all niggas ain't 18. You gonna get the fuck out my line right now."
Time out.
Yeah.
You was in line for 559 after the what?
After the prom.
Bro, you love comedy. You ain't gonna get
So
no
it wasn't
pussy.
the comedy night. It was the regular
Did
club.
you have a
I'm about to say
It's
this
a
thing.
club. It's a
Oh,
gonna
okay. I
get
thought
no
you meant coming. I
pussy.
was just finna ask you,
It
did you have a
wasn't
rip-away tuxedo?
Yeah.
After prom.
I had the new heel figure goddamn polo
After
shirt.
prom
Okay,
fit.
okay.
You
Heel
feel
figure
me?
short, goddamn
Big
white.
boy got to be fresh.
White
Always,
Stan Smith
man.
Adidas, no
Yeah.
salt. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? Ankles doing what they do.
Ankles.
Out and exposed.
Look like you was on the
Put the
wood.
Godfather fedora back on that I had on with the suit that night. That nigga was in line
He tried to look
with the
over
heel
there.
figure jacket. No, we had the heel. You know, you had a shirt with the jacket and shit. Nigga was like, "Hey, what?" He was like, "I'm sick of these motherfucking
Bro,
young niggas."
hey, you know what? Damn, you probably do know this, or maybe not. I think Greg Street spilled the beans on here that he may have started the beef, your rap beef,
What rap be?
with Shawty Low back in the day.
Nah, man. I don't know if he started it or not.
Let me tell you what he said, and you
Okay,
can tell.
tell me.
He said, Shawty Low had came to the studio. Came to the radio.
Oh, I know that was getting good.
It was getting good.
But we can give him like a preview of some of the words T.I. said in part 2 that's coming up.
Photosynthesis.
Altruistic.
Amazing.
Denigrated.
Tyler went to school over to me.